Okay, so I went down the rabbit hole of Gary Paulsen over Christmas break and also read Hatchet and The River. Hatchet has as crazy of a start to it as James Bond with Pierce Brosnan in View to a Kill. So if you want to get pulled right in, pull out Hatchet, read it. It's a YA book. I mean, these books are definitely written for boys, but yet I've really enjoyed these quick reads and wanting to, it's about survival. I don't know. It just has become very interesting. And he is fortunate enough to have a hatchet with him. And then the whole story is he's out in the wilderness to see how a young boy finds his way alone and survives and becomes a very resilient, well-developed character. And it's a great book, great read, easy, happy ending, all that good stuff. And then let me also talk about The River in this one. The River was just as good or close to, and it's the sequel to Hatchet. And it's interesting, and you definitely want to know what's going to happen. I have to admit, I read this one almost faster and probably did some more skimming because I couldn't take the suspense of what the end result was going to be. So check out both those, especially if you have a young boy. It's something you could read out loud to him if he was like 5th, 6th grade. So I delayed talking to you about East of Eden and Journal of a Novel because that is a longer book and I'm not quite finished. I have 100 pages to go, so I am looking forward to sharing that with you as soon as possible. And also, I might do my next review before I finish that, my TBR for this year, 2022. Things I'm thinking about reading. Would love to hear from you guys what you might be reading or any suggestions. I did have a good recommendation from a friend in my book club. It is called Humans by Matt Haig, who wrote The Midnight Library. She's really enjoying that, so I might be picking that up and throwing it in my TBR. And I have a great gift from a friend, and it's the Doc Ford series books, and it's signed by the author, so that's also on my list, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Both The River and Hatchet by Gary Paulsen are page turners. They are YA classics, I would think, and I hope you guys have a great week and you might pick some of these up for a quick, enjoyable read. Interesting stories, really interesting. Thanks. Bye.